Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. I am back with One Piece chapters. First of all, it's been a couple months. I wouldn't say months, but it's been a couple weeks. And there has been 3 chapters I have yet to read. So, we're going to do this in an orderly fashion of 3 chapters in this YouTube video. So, obviously, we start off with chapter 1153. The birth of Loki. If I remember correctly, we were having a flashback from the previous chapter about King Harold. So, today's I just see that the cover page for today is still about Yamato. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 37. Daimyo of Ringo, Kikunoju, and Boss Ocho. It's Kiku. Kiku. So, Kiku is the daimyo. I guess all the scarabs have become daimyos of regions, which is nice. So, we start off with none other than the backstory of King Harold. Prince Harold of Elbaf lived out his rather unhinged childhood years alongside Dorian Broggy. Oh, there is Dorian Broggy. Thanks to his innate size and strength, gifts from his ancient giant blood, as well as his noble status, he developed an inflated sense of self, and no one could stop him from growing into a royal pain. So he has his own, ship, and he's just laying on it. Everyone outside of Elbaf is so tiny and pitiful and boring. Don't you agree? The giants are kind of slightly smaller than him. Of course, Your Majesty. You're exactly right. But, and then we get to a viewing of a different island. We have Bunt Kingdom New World. Come one, come all. Marvel at the 10-meter woman. Feel the earth tremble as she walks. Cover your ears when she barks thunder in a rare giant from an exotic land of Elbaf. Feast your eyes on Ida. And we see a giant woman trapped in a cage. Grah! And all the humans are running away from the giant. Step away from the cage if you don't want to be hurt. This would obviously get someone upset if she's being, pulled against her will. Turning a giant into a sick sideshow? They've got some nerve. So King Harold doesn't like that. So he obviously saved her. They thought Elbaf was a joke. Well, who's laughing now? And then the giant lady's like, who are you? No need to thank me. I'm king of Elbaf, and I won't stand to see my homeland disrespected like that. but she was not taking it lightly at all. She gave this guy a royal slap. Your Majesty, King Harold! What? Even Harold was shocked. Look at that face reaction. Turn the ship around. I need to apologize. So many people were hurt back there. King Harold's just like, are you insane? You care about that mini kingdom of tiny humans? Oh, she's not having it. She's just beating up the guy. King Harold! They saved my life when I was washed up on the shore and gave me a job to do. They were kind enough to help me make a living until I was fully healed. And what do you mean, tiny humans? Just because you happen to be born huge and are coincidentally strong and brutish, you actually think that makes you better than humans? How can you be so arrogant? It's pathetic. This is why everyone thinks all giants are barbaric and brutish as Elbaf. Oh my goodness. King Harold is just reeling from this talk. And so, in the end, he ended up caving in and helping Ida get better with the civilians that he probably wronged. His reaction to all of this is pretty priceless. Just because I was born huge, huh? It's kind of wholesome. Should we just set sail, King Harold? Why are you all just spacing out? Huh? Go and help her, you ninnies. That town is as tiny as a model. It's easy work. Yes, Majesty. Their method of construction is completely different from ours. We should tell everyone about it when we return to Elbaf. I want to bring home some of their spices. I've never tasted flavors like these before. Notice how hardy their fabric is? So we have Ida and Harold making amends with the king of the island. And yet, it's so fine, these humans are more skilled than we realized. So the giants are partying with the humans. You have to see things from their eye level, Harold. Nothing in this world is meant to be destroyed. So, we have King Harold turning out a new leaf. I was born on Samwanai Island in the South Blue. After some twists and turns, my life path brought me here. So you crossed the Serpent of Blood? You mean the Red Line? Well, yes, which is why I can't go back home. That's it. So we just have Ida talking about her past while they're doing some adventures. It seems they pulled out the white flag of surrender against some humans, and then they got the humans some fish. So she's just talking about her backstory. They then come to Elbaf. We're not as barbaric as you say. Oh, maybe I was mistaken about you too. King Harold's changed. Yeah, it's creepy. I bet it won't last long. Elbaf 105 years ago, so time has moved on. I wish to atone for all my countless crimes. What's gotten into you, Harold? I may be out of the country more often than I'd wished, but it is only to join the hands with our neighbors and ask them to teach us their culture. If we learn from the rest of the world, we can make our land and lives richer. Yeah, but Dory and Broggy are still raising hell out there. Wow, that's true. They are good friends of mine, but they always have been eccentric. They're cordial with humankind and follow a code of honor. That's true. It doesn't hurt that they can fight, of course, but if they pose too much of a threat to other nations, we may have to rein them in. Zabababa, what a turnabout. Bojaja. Meeting new people took him on a journey. Harold, no. Elbaf is blessed with good luck. Oh, so, for example, by sending, so we just keep having the, flashbacks and stuff of what's going on. For example, by sending diplomats back and forth, we can help deepen the ties of friendship between nations. I see. So we're each taking hostages then. No, don't say it like that. It means that countries can get to be friends, unless the people in them are connected somehow. So we're just slowly increasing the time going by. Elbaf, 81 years ago. Fisherman village, Eastern Elbaf. The baby's been born! Congratulations, Harold and Ida. Thank you, all. And now Ida and I can... No. Oh, no. Royalty. No, you are forbidden from marrying her. The royal line must remain pure of blood. Damn. That's too bad. I'm sorry, Ida. It galls me that it must come to this. This is just how the culture works. You can't get emotional, and I can't fight against it. You're always welcome in our village, Ida. As long as you live in the same country as Daddy, he'll be happy, right, Harudin? Oh, there's Harudin, baby Harudin. So, because he's a royalty, he has to be betrothed to royalty. This is your true betrothed, Harold. Estrid's blood is pure and ancient. She is one worthy of being our queen. I was born in the brewer's village to the north, and I studied geomancy. It is my fate to love you for the rest of my life. Forget all about that woman and child to the east. Oh my god, I hate her already. Oh, Good heavens, the spirit is escaping to the east. Your good luck is getting away. We must close those windows at once. Oh my gosh. Huh? And the mirror. It's the 5-star kill position. Destroy it at once. And she's very particular about certain things. This is Alsa, the horse of good fortune. It is a gift from my clan, the perfect mount for you, King Harold. I have no doubt that this horse will bring you great luck. Huh. It's enormous, and why does it have 8 legs? It's kind of crazy seeing the sizes of different giants. Guards, bring me all the jewels and gold in the treasury to my chambers. This is to ensure that the fortunes of wind and earth are sent in His Majesty's direction. Also inform the scullery maids that from this day forward, the king and I will be using the fine silver to eat all our meals. Man, yeah, the guards are right. Is she just after luxury? So, obviously, Harold is still on adventure while things are going on in Elbaf. About 70 years ago, in an era when the rigors of the sea made it difficult to maintain trade between islands, Elbaf's skill at navigation was the envy of other nations. There's a star to the north that never moves. It's called the Pole Star. Ah, navigation. And so Harold's just telling stories. You said you met a mermaid king, Harold. Yes, I have at last. Fishmen too, in the kingdom where those with fish blood live. Their king has a newborn heir named Neptune. All the creatures of the sea, not just the mermaids and fishmen, were engaged in a grand celebration that spanned the sea floor. Ooh, Neptune. Across Castle, Elbaf, 63 years ago, while Harold was away from home. Mind you, this is all happening while he was away. Congratulations, my queen. It's a very healthy boy. His name is Loki, and the king and I decided on it. Now, show me my baby. Oh no. It's Loki. Loki has demon horns just like Harold, but has dark eyes like a demon. What? It's terrifying. Your Majesty. It's horrid. What is that thing? That is no son of mine. Please, Your Majesty, try to remain calm. Tell the kingdom that it was stillborn. You can't be serious. It's accursed. Just look at that baby. It's a monster. The Prince of Elbaf grasped for empty air, but no hands reached out to envelop his own. Stop, Your Majesty. He's the royal heir. The most unfortunate of all living creatures is the one whose very existence is denied by its mother in the moment of its birth. Do you hear me? I bore no child. Do not tell a soul about this. God damn, she's a bitch. Poor Loki. She just tossed him over the tree. What are you planning to do? I'm going back home. I never want to bear another child. Your Majesty. Head guardsman, down in the underworld. What about the underworld? Oh, okay, so we cut back a couple. It's like this is moving really fast. What are you planning to do? I'm going back home. I never want to bear another child. Or she's just stuffing all the money into her purse. Oh my god, what a bitch. She tossed Loki off the edge to the underworld. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, head guardsman. Down in the underworld. What about the underworld? And we just see Loki is alive. Beaten and bloodied. Oh, he grew a bit. So he's like... Huh. Click, click. Woo. So, this is kind of hard to figure out. But Loki does survive, and she wanted to get rid of him. Because she's some fucking eccentric person who follows certain winds of fate and shit like that. So, because of finding out that the baby still lives, Queen Estrid fell ill. Get rid of the child. There was a prophecy before it was born. The prophecy said that King Harold would one day be killed by his own son. Not that madness again. And while Harold was busy banging his head against the problems of national relations, the world government has stepped in to block our path again. Why can't countries be free to decide for themselves? And we see Haradin. Hey, can I see the baby too? He's your brother. He's not your son, so he's not my brother. Aw, you're even sweet like that. It's Ida and Harudin saying like that. They're just having a happy family. All the misfortunes that would fall upon Elbath would be known as Loki's curse. Poor guy was thrown off the fucking tree and survived. Alright, we got chapter 1154 right now. Chapter 1154. Remember, we're doing 3 chapters in one go. So we still have One Piece chapter 1154. I Can't Even Die. As we have Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 38. Go pay your respects at the grave of the hero born in the West Blue and raised in Ringo. Who would have that been? Oh, we still see Ulti and Paige. Who would have been a hero born in the West Blue and raised in Ringo? I completely forgot. Anyways. Poor Loki climbed up the entirety of the tree to get back up the mountain. So we still have the good old flashback going on. So 63 years ago, the partner of Chief Jarl's oldest of the giants today, Beardfall Jarl, was killed by a young girl. Chief Jarl! No! The girl, a human half... The girl, a human half destroyed... The girl, a human, half destroyed an entire giant village. Her name was Charlotte Linlin, and she would be later known as Big Mon, Emperor of the Sea. As it happened in the very same year, Elbaf was afflicted by disaster after disaster. Fires, gales, cold snaps affected their crops, and poor fishing hauls as a result of the extreme weather. That brought this normally fertile land to the brink of starvation. And all this is happening while Queen Astrid is ill. You see, it's because of that child. The kingdom is now under its curse because you didn't kill it like I told you to. Yeah, because we tossed it off the thing. We tossed it off the tree and it survived. Give it some luff, would ya? But surely that's a coincidence. Crack. Oh, the baby just broke through the door, and Queen Istrid is just afraid of it. Yeah, it's looking at me. Prince Loki, kick it out. Don't let that monster near me ever again. Fucking Loki is just crying like a baby. Well, it is a baby. No. Prince Loki, you mustn't approach your mother's chamber. Put out the beast's eyes or this country is ruined. It's all under a curse. Oh, poor... Man, this sucks. Ooh, I'm hungry. I'm sorry, sweetie. That was the last loaf of bread we had. Should we go raiding? It would be easy to take from the humans. That's a part of Elbaf history, isn't it? Don't be a fool. Elbaf has always fought with pride. Ha! That's just the story we tell ourselves. The Huntsman village is attacking us. What? Them? They've taken out other villages too. Grab your weapons. Don't let them pillage us. Oh, there's some infighting, it seems. At this time, Elbaf had little internal cohesion and cooperation. Civil wars were not uncommon. With the desperate food shortage situation and the fighting only grew worse and many died. The country was plunged into chaos, and over time, the people grew sick with their hearts. From what I heard, that prince at the castle is accursed. Hang on. Oh, it's Harudin. Hey, Harudin. Your brother has put a curse on this land. He's trying to kill it. Huh? You're his brother. So, you must be sacrificed. Huh? Why? My son's the sweetest, cutest boy in the world. And that means he's gotta live to be the oldest boy in the world. Shut up, Ida. You had no right to seduce Harold like that outsider. Oh, you had no right to seduce Harold like that, outsider. Oh my god, this guy's just grabbing her by the neck. You shut up. Love has no borders. Don't touch my mom. Oh my gosh, King Harold returned. Don't make me pound you. Oh my god. He totally flattened that guy. King Harold. Daddy. Harold. Why do you turn on another, my brethren? Your Majesty. In the same breath that I heard about the birth of Loki, I've learned that my kingdom was suffering from starvation. I went at once to countries which we have ties, and without a single word, they went and loaded up their ships with massive piles of food. Each human has but a tiny body, but they banded together country after country and brought enough food for us to fill our giant bellies. Let us be grateful for their aid. Hear, hear to King Harold. We're here, Harold. Hey, how do we dock at this island? Yeah, it's enormous. Let us savor the food they brought us, and when they in turn need our help, let us give it freely. The world we lived in is so much smaller than the real thing. Shortly before Harold's return, Queen Istrid passed away. And to her dying breath, she spitefully blamed the kingdom's ills on the curse of Loki, her own son. God damn it! If only Harold was there. We see Loki with bandaged eyes. I guess they stripped him of his eyes. Naturally, people believed that the curse was responsible for her death. But Harold loved his son. Loki, my son. Yeah, but no one really explained. Why would you lie to King Harold? He was born with an affliction of the eyes, I'm afraid. Though he can see, I assure you. The poor lad. Can you smile? I suppose not after losing your mother. At just a few months old, Loki abandoned any hope for love. He got a lot of bruises. Well, damn it. You should have just told him the truth. You guys lying to him. Meanwhile, Harold's diplomatic ties paid off, and Elbaf survived its long winter. Branch Route 1. That's right. It will promote friendship and trade between villages. But between rebuilding the shattered country and his many foreign trips, Harold was tremendously busy. And so the care of Loki fell to his regent, Estrid's older brother. Oh, God. Horrid thing, he says. It's dangerous down here, and this is the underworld. No, the sea separates us from the underworld. The beasts can't reach us here. And that's so sweet of you to be worried about me, though. What a lovely mom. You're going to do your warrior training with Elbow in the western village, right? I'll stop by on the way home. Fishermen, the shipwrecked pirates, all combers are welcome here. This is Ida's bar. I just hope it helps Harold somehow. Oh, they have a bar. 56 years ago, Jarl's home, Elbaf. So you were there for the incident at the reverie, Harold. Yeah, I asked a fellow royal to help me slip inside as a soldier. But in the end, the council would not hear me out. If not all the uproar about the murder, I might have been imprisoned. If you were lucky, you'd only be in chains. The one that was reckless of you. Say, have you ever heard of Galilea Band? The group of hardy giant shipwrights, hammer-wielding warriors, right? I thought they were a myth. Oh, no. They most certainly existed. They traveled to distant shores and sent a letter back to Elbaf from afar. It said, we have all been taken prisoner. Can you believe that? Who could possibly capture 100-strong company of our kind, with ancient giants among them to boot? You think the world government did that? It's clear that we had a great enemy at some point in the distant past. But all that history was sunk under the sea one day. My point is, your failure to win them over might not be your fault. Some ancient enmity. Ooh, lore dropping. I've heard stories of the wind about the army of giants put on ice and hidden somewhere. In any case, never forget that we have long been a threat to the rest of the world. Yes, I'm well aware of that. Oh, Prince Loki, killer of my beloved sister. Let's see, what rotten scraps shall I feed you today? Oh, what is that? What is that? He says that with like heart? Ugh. Oh, Prince Loki, my killer of my beloved sister. Let's see what rotten scrap. Oh, shit, man. Oh, the regent dies. Oh no, the lucky horse is dead. Oh no, the regent is dead. Down in the underworld. Oh, he totally killed him. 48 years ago, Harold built 8 branch routes in Elbaf, unifying the country and creating a vibrant trade between villages. My dream is for us to be connected to every country, and for giant kind to be able to live all across the world. You're the best king, Harold. I can scarcely remember how he used to be Harold, is now a king for the ages. Why do you look so pleased, Haradin? You're not the king's real son. Loki is our only prince. Someone's just picking up on Harold, and you're not the king's real son. Loki is our only prince. You're just a bastard. Oh, look out. King Harold has gone on another of his trips, and you know what that means. Bolt your doors. Bring the children indoors. Come on, boys, destroy them. This is Elbaf, land of the mighty. The weak don't deserve to live. Oh. While Harold's on his adventures, Loki reigns supreme. And he's only a boy. Loki, meanwhile, caused harm and destruction, and mocked those who ran from him. Hey, Loki! Haruden stepping up. Don't mess up the village Dad worked so hard to rebuild. Huh? He's my dad, not yours. That guy might get a lot of respect, but he tries to be friends with those tiny little bug humans. It's so stupid. You have to see everyone at the same eye level. Don't think you're special just 'cause you're big. I'm special because I'm the prince. Don't ever talk back to me again, shrimp. Oh look, there's there's Gerd. There's Gerd and the cook. So Loki's just beating up Haruden. Haruden! Stay away, Gerd, or Loki will think we're friends with him, and then he'll hit us. We're friends with him, dummy. Haruden, are you okay? Quick, help him. Damn. Loki's so sad. Ha! That little creep, you're a loser, Harden. Look at you, weaklings licking each other's wounds. The son of a mother with tainted blood. Your Highness, that's enough. He is the king's son as well. He's a Don't call him a prince. But no matter how much he harmed, Loki beat up everyone and destroyed. Loki could never fill the hole at the center of his being. As he sees like a mother holding a child. So he throws himself off the tree, crying, I can't even die. What's up with this island? Where do you get inland? Oh my goodness. A group of pirates have shown themselves on the island. Someone just sliced the mountain. There we go. Look, it's a giant kid. So this must be Elbaf. Damn, Loki is huge compared to them. Gah! This one looks positively demonic. It seems too big, even for a giant. Is he crying? It's Whitebeard. This man, whom Harald met at the Reverie 8 years earlier, killed the Navy headquarters admiral and fled. And now the government has placed a bounty on his head. All right, Brat, you're gonna say yes twice, because that's the answer I want from these questions. Question 1, is this Elbaf, land of the giants? Question 2, is Harold here? Rox D. Zebek, future captain of the Rox Pirate, father of Blackbeard. Oh my goodness, he looks like Blackbeard. Or should I say, Blackbeard looks like him. Alright, we got one more chapter to go. Oh boy, here we go. Chapter 1155. It's almost done. Here we are. Chapter 1155, The Rox Pirates. Yes, this is Elbaf, but my dad ain't here. He's on an expedition. Are you puny humans? I've never seen your kind before. You really do scurry around. Ha ha ha! You're adorable. Wait, did you say dad? Are you Harold's kid? Even on an expedition, you can still get in touch with him? What's your name? Loki. Okay, Loki, you're gonna do as I say. Go back home right now and get someone to contact your old man. Here's the message you tell them to pass on. Loki is gravely wounded. Return to Elbaf at once. Huh? Since when do I have to listen to what humans have to say? Plus, it's not like my dad would come back home just 'cause I got hurt. Stop ordering me around, you little weaklings. Rock sword attacks were famous for blasting everything in sight, like a gigantic hammer or cannonball. Oh, he's using some hockey right there. Oh! There, what I say. Loki's gone and gotten wounded. This madman has crossed Harold's path at Reverie 1 year ago. Oh god, we get to see Emu. Who is that other woman there? 5 kings have been attacked and captured. It's an abduction. They were taken by a large man dressed in black. The lives of kings are no threat to Emu. I suppose not. But your holy land is in a panic. In a historical anomaly never repeated before or since, someone infiltrated the chambers of flowers at the very core of the holy land. We have a woman bowing her head towards Emu, her mouth blocked with a mask. The man described himself as a worshipper of Davy Jones. He did not do anything more than as he knew he could not, but before he departed, he left a warning. I will be back, right here. Naturally, word of this incident never saw the light of day, but it happened as one other man infiltrated the Holy Land at the same time. Look at him. He's far bigger than a giant. I deserve him for a slave. No, he should be killed and stuffed for display. Guards, protect your liege. It's fucking King Harold is running around. Hot. Fine. The talks are off. I apologize for the trespassing, but is this really necessary? Don't let the king abductor get away. No, that wasn't me. King Harold. He was probably getting misunderstanding. The admiral's been defeated. His attacker went to the palace. Be wary. What is all the hubbub about? Bring me the big one. He must be the one who kidnapped the kings. I'm not going to be the fall guy. I'll seize him and a giant in the Holy Land? Is this guy lost or something? They cross swords. Damn, look at all that hockey. The clash between strangers eradicated any sign of others for 5 kilometers around. Wahahaha, name yourself. I am Harold. I am Rocks. I aim at the town with the next blow. If they capture us, they'll turn you into a slave. What? Why? Don't think. Just do it. Which way is Elbath? The new world's that way. Wahaha. If you survive, let's meet again, Harold. Never. I don't consort with villains. What? You jumped off? The Navy admiral that Rocks had just struck down perished of his wounds despite emergency measures. After many of his crimes of the day, Rocks' name was launched into infamy, and his deeds stunned the rest of the world. Some time later, he attacked a ship laden with heavenly tributes en route to sacred Marijois. Not only did he destroy the gate of justice and fled once again, with this ship and money as initial base to work from, Rocks drove into the pirating business. His activities were always hostile towards the government, but his first target was actually another pirate ship. In the pirating world, there had long existed a famous and merciless game played between crews. The Davy Back Fight consisted of various competitions in which pirates gambled the fate of crewmates and flags. Oh shit, it's the Davy Back Fights. Rocks made good use of this game to assemble a very solid lineup for himself. At this point, his motley crew of miscreants flew no flag. They've got someone amazing, you guys are going to be shocked. And that was when, that's it, they arrived at Elbath. Auros Castle, Elbath. I hurried back as soon as I could. But you're already nearly healed up. What a relief. I knew you were a very strong boy, Loki, but you should stay away from the underworld. You're lucky you only fell from a cliff this time. There are plenty of other dangers that could have befell you there. Loki really liked that his dad came back. I can't believe my dad actually came back. That was just a coincidence, right? He wouldn't come back to see me. Rox, I have heard all about your exploits and what are you doing here? I've been dying to see you, pal. You should join me, Harold. The world government's not going to hear you out anyway. Didn't you learn that lesson last time? Nonsense. The day I teamed up with a band of infamous rogues like you is the day our allies lose all faith in us. Jahahaha. Appreciate the feast. What, so you'd rather be ground beneath the world government's heel? He's huge. So that's the king of Elbaf. I'm looking for a way to avoid that. We ought to be equals, every one of us. Now you're talking nonsense, Harold. Elbaf is a nation of almighty warriors. Anything you don't like, you can just smash it to bits. That's ancient history. Elbaf is changing. People's nature doesn't ever change. I know the fighting blood is in your veins bubbling over. Whitebeard is so a mood. Can we at least eat in peace? If you people follow this man, only disaster awaits you. Oh, it's cheeky. Follow this fool? Jahahaha, don't make me laugh. We're all individuals. If Rock dies, it won't affect the rest of us in the least. Mobster Shiki, future Golden Lion. That's true, but his plan is very appealing to me. So, we're set to make a killin'. Science robber Miss Buckingham Stussy. You know about Fullalead, the island of exiles? They call it Pirate Island. They ship out all the hardened criminals there that countries can't handle in their own prisons. Gangster of the West Blue, Don Marlone. It was supposed to be a deserted island without food, where the damned simply wait to die. Pirate Edward Newgate, future Whitebeard. But in recent years, they survived and built up a settlement there. How do you think that happened? Pirate Guru Wang Shi, future Commodore of Pirate Island. It turns out there's a gold lode under that island, and when the criminal underworld found out, they rushed to help mine it, and the prisoners made themselves a fortune. The government sing red. Pirate smuggler Gang Zhu. That's islands crawling with vicious brigands. Get anywhere near it, and they'll rob you blind. So, we made a deal with the government. I says to them, if we get the island back, how much will you give us? If they're willing to pay us, sure, we'll go raid Pirate Island and split the treasures between us. But we ain't giving the government the island or the prisoners. I'm gonna rule over Fullalead, and I'll get the idiots who live there to help me build a pirate paradise. Can't you see the dumbfounded looks on the government's and Navy's faces? This is just the prologue to my life, and with that island as my base, I'll wipe out the Navy and bring the Holy Land to its knees, and in the end, I'll be king of the world. Loki's there listening. You're making an enemy of the entire world. It's too much to handle. Go ahead and doubt me. Sooner or later, someone's going to do it. There's no authority in the world that lasts forever. Let's go, Harold. If we team up, we're unstoppable. And the next thing Loki knew, his outlook on life has been saved. 4 years later, after Harold ignored repeated invitations, Rox finally carried out his plan. The formidable lineup that joined him caused the world to quake with terror. So we have Loki reacting to all that notes. Save your breath, I'm a king. You think I care? Let's go and take over the world. And Loki's like, the world? Let's get going, boys. It's the Rox Pirates. And that's the end of chapter 1155, and there is a chapter tomorrow. Wowie wow. That was 3 chapters in a row, and I am completely washed. Damn. There were a lot of information in those chapters. Alright, this is Haysoos signing off. See you in the next video. Goodbye.